What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Knuckles coming at you with another gaming news. And it's been a while since I've done some fighting game news on this channel, and I feel as though I should probably start doing it more often because y'all really enjoyed my Justin Wong video, which kind of surprised me, honestly. I was not expecting to get that many views and comments right there, so I do appreciate you guys for doing that. So I want to add some more fighting game news to this channel, which I mean, I'm doing a whole lot of things for this channel. You know, it's just gaming, anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just love talking about this stuff, so it's like I just can't stick to one thing. Like, I'm sorry, guys, I just can't stick to one thing. I enjoy talking about a lot of pop culture things on my channel right there, so I apologize if I'm giving you guys too much, but that's what I love to do. You know, maybe as I get bigger, I might, you know, make separate channels for these things. But like, as of right now, yo, like, I do love talking about games and anime on this channel, and at times football as well. So, yeah, so these are still some recent news that happened recently. That's the Mortal Kombat 1 DLC canceled after Khasos Reigns Expansion. So we're gonna read this article real fast. Let's take a look at this. Is it still scrolling now? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Alright, despite Go Face Riot in Mortal Kombat 1 just last week, things might not bode well for future DLC for the Bloody Fighter and the Khasos Reigns Expansion. Periodically, why can't I speak right today with certain words? Periodically, further DLC might be in jeopardy. According to Mortal Kombat Break Leaks user, whatever, Faildo, who has been corrected in the past regarding the reveal of information about Mortal Kombat content, NetherRealm has decided to scrap a third combat pack of DLC characters in the second story expansion for the Mortal Kombat 1 due to the poor sales of Khasos Reigns Expansion and expansion overall negative reaction due to the lack of content for its price. Further on in the thread, Fate Unknown states that the additional content has been cancelled. Cameo Fighter 2 might make it later on, as work had already been done on them. This is the first time Mortal Kombat 1 has space criticism by fans in their wallets. Last year's seasonal fatalities received backlash from fans for NetherRealm charging $10 for the Halloween fatality alone. NetherRealm pivoted and made the entire bundle of 3 fatalities available for $10. Yeah, which was dumb. With those having bought the Halloween fatality being given the additional fatalities at extra cost. Obviously, none of this had been verified with Warner Bros. NetherRealm Mortal Kombat creator at Boom, making things even more interesting is the fact that Fate Unknown's Reddit account has been deleted. Meanwhile, we're still waiting on the final 2 guest characters to arrive. T-1000 featured the voice and likeness of Robert Patrick, Conan the Barbarian featured the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger. The other characters' release date has been confirmed. So yeah, I forgot. I heard that NetherRealm themselves have not like said anything about this, but it's honestly, it's not surprising. I downloaded it. I have not yet to play it. I kind of lost interest in Mortal Kombat 1. I was planning on trying to do everyone's arcade ladder on my channel. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm kind of lost interest in it. But like, let's bring Ryan back to it, right? Now the question is, why did it have poor sales? Now for starters, so Underdog Gaming, I like his content, but I strongly disagree with him on how they make Sector and Cyrex females in this DLC, and you know the price. He said it was these 3 reasons as to why Mortal Kombat 1 Khasos Reigns did not do well. And I strongly disagree with him on that, and it's like, and I watched the video, I did, but the reason why I strongly disagree with him is the fact that, like, and I don't have any speculation or anything like that, but I feel as though he missed the big picture, and maybe that was on purpose. I don't know if it was on NetherRealm's payroll, I don't know, but the fact that, like, a lot of people did not like the cameo system. Well, okay, people did not like the cameo system, right? If it's one thing that I like with NetherRealm is when it comes to their games, they try to be different by adding a new feature. Well, obviously, a new feature is added in every fighting game, but like they always try to like sway away from their previous style and make it a little bit different. So I appreciate them for doing that, but like the cameo system just wasn't it for me, honestly. I like, it was cool, but like I just wasn't a fan of it, honestly. And you know, the story I thought was pretty cool. I mean, yeah, they did some drastic changes to people's stories, but like I still enjoyed it. But the cameo system people did not like. I was in with it. barely any offline content. Like they barely give us any content offline. And NetherRealm in the past is known to give us good offline content. For this one, they just, I mean, they had that one offline feature. I forgot what it's called, but I got bored with that shit real fast right there. I got really bored with that. Online was not fun. Like, they couldn't really make your standard room. Like, you know how in other fighting games you have a room, you know, who's next or whatever like that? No, they have a standard kick in the hill, and it's like, winner stays, you know, winner stays next up to next fight. Like, you can't even go back to the menu to see, okay, who's fighting. Like, it goes straight to the next fight. It's like, it was like barely any love was made to. Like, this game felt rushed. Now, and here's the other thing too. I don't want to hear, you know, well, they didn't have enough time to make the game, right? Because they only had like 5 months, right? So let's rewind it, right? Let's go back to 2018. 2018 at the Video Game Awards, Mortal Kombat 11 was announced. We got that surprise trailer from Ed Boon, right? We got the announcement trailer. Then in January is when they had their little show of the gameplay trailer. So we had and it came and they announced the date of April, right? So we had December being the announcement, January the gameplay trailer. Then, you know, we had February, March, April. So right there, that's 5 months, right? Mortal Kombat 1, same thing. Announced in May. They had the gameplay trailer in June. You have July, August, September. So once again, you know, another 5-month span right there. So they had the same amount of time. And Mortal Kombat 11, even though people weren't the biggest fan of the gameplay, it was still a very good game. It was like, you know, a completed game because, you know, we had a good story, played it all offline content. You know, we didn't have the whole cameo system thing right there. Granted, they did have the whole little defense and attack bar right there, which always increased on its own. Which, well, like I said, Mortal Kombat 11, I wasn't the biggest fan of the gameplay, but I still enjoyed the game regardless. So yeah, Mortal Kombat had enough time, and that had like 3 DLC packs. We had like the 1 DLC, then the next year later we had the other DLC. Then I think it was later that same year we had the 3rd DLC. So we had like 3 DLC packs for Mortal Kombat 11 right there. And, you know, like I said, same time span as Mortal Kombat 1, so we can't say, you know, didn't have enough time. Now, in a way, did Mortal Kombat 1 feel a little bit rushed? Yeah, it did. It did. But it had a good roster. Like, the default roster, I thought was a very good roster. I mean, yeah, what I'd like to see, Sonya, Jax, Kano, and some others be original characters, not be cameo. Yeah, I would agree with that. But, you know, it was still a very good roster. But, you know, gameplay, online, like, the game was dead. Like, and the other nail in the column for me was, you know, the Evo entrance. Like, now obviously you can't really, Evo doesn't really determine success of a game, but it does make you realize, okay, who's paying attention to Mortal Kombat 1? And when we look at Mortal Kombat 1, is it? Yeah, like, oh no, that's 2023. Let me go ahead and change this. There we go. Can y'all see that? Yeah, so 645 entrants of Mortal Kombat 1. And this is to the bottom right there too. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that Mortal Kombat 1 has always been like the top tier of entries because, you know, Mortal Kombat is an American-based game because you only have American people that really play that game. Yeah, you have some people like, you know, outside the country that play this game, but like, you know, Mortal Kombat is mainly more American people that play this game, whereas, you know, Street Fighter, Tekken, Guilty Gear, throughout, like, they have Americans and Japanese players that play that game. But I also want to see what other entries for the other Evo years. So I looked up, let's see here. This was 2011, I believe. 2011. So Mortal Kombat only had like 512. Okay. That was like its beginning at the Evo's run right there, right? Now, I just stuck to Mortal Kombat. I didn't do Injustice or anything like that. So Evo 2015. Okay, y'all can see that too. Hopefully y'all can see that. Yeah, okay. So you look at Mortal Kombat X. That was 1162. And Mortal Kombat X did amazing numbers right there. Mortal Kombat 11 did amazing. Not 11X did amazing numbers right there too. So Mortal Kombat X was definitely, you know, hype around that time. So let's go. Let's fast forward to EVO 2019. Mortal Kombat 11. 1567. Was that more than Yeah, Mortal Kombat 11 in 2019, 1567. Great turnout right there, right? Then you fast forward to, 2023. I was curious to see how Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate was. 449. Okay, I think we expected that to be pretty low right there, right? But it's not too far off from Mortal Kombat 1's entrance at this past year at Evo. It's not that far off. They're 449 and 645. They're pretty. Not gonna say like they're close by a lot, but they're not that far from one another. So I would say this was also the nail in the coffin as well too. Just the entry numbers at Evo, and then the fact that here's the other thing too. You can't for the next pack, right? They could have maybe turned cameos off. That would have probably would have helped them. But I feel as though they really, some of the cameos in this game, that was their strong suit with this game. So I feel as though they weren't going to change that. And then not fixing the online, which was an issue. Yes, I understand that turning Cyrex and Center the Woman might have angered some people, but I feel as though that wasn't the biggest concern. Most of the biggest concern was online cameo gameplay, and the other thing too is that Street Fighter 6, Capcom took their time with that game. They learned their lesson from Street Fighter 5, giving them bland content or whatever. Now, I don't like how they're doing their DLC. The fact that it takes months and months just to get one other character, and it's 4 characters. I do like the fact that with NetherRealm we had a DLC character come out a month from one another right there, so I always thought that was pretty cool. Speaking of that, back to Mortal Kombat 1's roster, the DLC you had Omni-Man and Homelander, so I feel like the roster in Mortal Kombat 1, if you're going to add a DLC, it's a good roster. Grant, don't get me wrong, the T-1000, Conan the Barbarian, I was just like, why? And I get it. Terminator 2 is one of the best movies out there, but the T-1000, it was a cool film, but I don't feel as though he was a legacy character, you know what I'm saying? And Conan the Barbarian, I don't know, it's because it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, I don't know about that. I thought Ghostface was pretty cool. I thought having Ghostface was on there was pretty cool. So, yeah, it good roster, but gameplay and offline content, it also kind of reminds me of Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Amazing roster, but the gameplay could not stand. Barely any offline content. The online was iffy as well too. But yeah, people should not be surprised that that Mortal Kombat 1's Khasos Reigns sales did not do well. And I just feel as though it's an early cop-out to say it was because of the Cyrax and Sector becoming famous. I feel as though it was way more than that. Yeah, maybe that might have had a slight impact. I didn't really care about that, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, the cameo, the gameplay, the online, barely getting any offline content. And the thing is, NetherRealm was I feel as though it's hey, NetherRealm, they'll buy the game if we make it anyway. It's bro, what happened to y'all? Y'all would really give us good offline content back in the day. Here, it's just whatever. Here's the game, guys. And there you go. It has I'm not saying every game has to be perfect when it comes out, but it's these things should have been fixed. But maybe when they had a cameo system, maybe it's already doing from the start. So it's unfortunate because I do love Scream. It's my favorite horror movie franchise. I don't really like all the horror movies, but and the other thing too is that yeah, they're gonna give us T-1000 and Conan the Barbarian regardless, but I feel as though it's with the game already being dead, it's are people even gonna care as much? And now, I said, it's 2 characters I feel as though people didn't really ask for. They're okay, whatever. Conan and T-1000. Ooh. And I also heard that that the DLC for like Part 3, we heard it was gonna be Jade, Cassie, Kano, and they're gonna have some other new character too, and another guest character. Which that would have been great. I would have liked to see those characters come back. I would have liked to see it. I would have. And I think Kung Jin was gonna be in there too. But they honestly, it would have been weird to have Kung Jin. And I understand people were not the biggest fan of Jagged, but I feel as though, damn, like, you're gonna have the combat kids. Like, I would have liked to see that at least. You know, you're gonna have 3 of them. You can have the 4th one, but now we'll never get it. You know. And honestly, I feel as though after this, NetherRealm is gonna take a look. It's gonna. Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll take a look in the mirror and be like, damn. What can we do to make this better? Because I feel this is gonna hit. I feel this is gonna hurt them. I think they're pissed. I think they're low key pissed, but at the end of the day, they got no one but to blame but themselves for this. It's unfortunate that it's come down to this, but you know, and like you could have at least added a feature of not having any cameos. You could have done that. I get it. Like I said, that's your core. I think that was their core new gameplay with this game, but I feel as though now I'm not saying fans are always right, but like if you have a majority of your fans saying one thing, like a one big issue, it's like you might want to fix that. I mean, it's not always gonna happen, but you at least want to take a look at it and see like, okay, what can we do to make this better? You know, because you know at the end of the day, you know, without the fans, their product does not sell. And honestly, you know, it's already a problem too, right? Even though it's been about like 2 months, you already know it's a problem when the Chaos Service is on sale for Black. I don't know. And there are some games that came out in October. Were on sale for Black Friday as well. But I don't know. The fact that you know they had their Black Friday sales for Chaos Reigns already. It's like, it was already due. Like it was already due. You know, even when I saw the trailer for the new story, I'm like, okay. Like I downloaded it, I'm like, damn. I don't feel like playing this right now. I should play this. I do love Ghostface, and I do want to see how the story ends. But it's like, I feel like what's the point of even playing it if there's not gonna be any part 3 to this? You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't. I don't see the issue. I don't see the point of playing it. So which I will get to eventually, a year from now. But I don't know. I can only hope that NetherRealm can learn from this and make their next game a lot better, because you know they messed up this one. Listen, Capcom took their time to make this game. It might not be perfect, but they took their time to make this game. And like I said, if we need longer than 5 months to do it, right? Like I said, I'm not giving the whole it was rushed. I mean, yeah, it does feel a bit rushed, but like the whole 5 months thing, y'all did it before Mortal Kombat 11. That game did well. So I was like, okay, you can do it again, Mortal Kombat 1, but I feel as though it just, I don't know. Same time span, but it was bad. And like I said, I don't feel as though Sector and Science were the main reasons why. Like, I like True Underdog game, but it's True Underdog. But like, bro, the game was like, it was already dead before the DLC came out. I think it's easy to say that because of the whole woke thing, which people need to stop with that right there. But like, it's an easy thing to say. I think it's a cop out to say they're the reason why the game Chaos Reigns did not sell well. Listen, the game was already dead. Like I said, I'm not saying that Evo means everything with this entry number right here, because obviously there's people that play this game online. But like, when we look at that number right there, like 645, you didn't reach to the 1,000 mark. Like, clearly you weren't going to be in the top 3, obviously. You weren't going to be that. But it's like, here's the thing. I love Under Night and Birth. You know what I'm saying? But like, you have Under Night beat you. You have Street Fighter 3 Third Strike beat you, which that's one of my favorite fighting games of all time. And I understand that it does have a big fan base and whatnot, but like, that's a game that's over 20 years old beat you. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, that's another good series. I could have seen him, like, you know, maybe making it to close or be above that number right there. But no, you are Like, you were close to King of Fighters 15, and that game is like practically dead in a way. That game is practically dead. So, honestly, now I think about it, for next year at Evo, when you think about it, I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat. Honestly, I don't want to go back at it, but correct me if I'm wrong, right? Mortal Kombat was at 2011, 2012. We're talking about NetherRealm games like Injustice. Was Injustice at 2014? Even though Injustice Evo was boring as hell, because you just had people zoning all day. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. Yeah. So wait, listen. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Obviously, we did not have 2020. I think they canceled 2022 as well. Wait, did they cancel 2021 as well? Did we have Evo 2022? Did we have Evo 2022? I don't think we did. I need to see. I don't. Did we have Evo 2022? Bro, I don't remember if we did or not. But anyway, someone answer that for me. But like, Evo, NetherRealm was at Evo each year. They're at Evo each year, if I'm not mistaken. But this will be the first time that in 2025, NetherRealm is not gonna have a game. Like, I will be shocked. I will be shocked if they somehow make the Evo roster next year. That one just has to tell me they had to pay somebody. That just tells me they have to pay somebody for that. Because there's no way in hell Mortal Kombat 1 makes it to Evo 2025 next year. There's no way that happens. If that happens, you know, someone paid somebody. Somebody paid somebody to do that. Somebody had to pay somebody, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but, it's another round this on y'all. I mean, granted, y'all haven't announced it yet. Technically, y'all haven't announced it yet, but, you know, yeah, y'all have to make the better game next time. Like do what you done before. Like, why would you go away from like, you know, why would you go away from offline content? Why would you go away from your online? Like, yeah, you were part of the big thing. Like I said, I was saying at Evo 2024, the big three: Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken. Psh, motherfuck the big three. It was just the big. Well, the big three was Street Fighter 6, Tekken, and Get Your Strive. That was the new big three right there. That was, you know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think. Like, what was the reason why you think Mortal Kombat 1 Khasos Reigns did not sell well? Like, we're looking forward to Season 3. Here's the other thing too. Honestly, well, like I said this that the DLC was its last chance, but I'm not surprised that the DLC not do well. Like, I'm not surprised. I think a lot of us are not surprised when we really think about it. We are not surprised. Or not, you know. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. Do you think the main reason was because of Cyrox and Sector? Like I just think that's the easiest way. That's the cop out. Like I said, those two characters did not you know, kill the gameplay, the online. They were like maybe like a 1% of the reason why this game was dead. It was, but like, so let me know what you guys think about this video. So I want to see more fighting game news, and give this video a like if you like this new stuff as well, because, you know, honestly, I recorded a bit too long for this one, so I will make this a bit shorter next time. So like, so let me know what you guys think. Comment in the section below. Share the video, you know, all that type of stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys have a good one. You guys take care.